Hi, I'm Danny Brown, and welcome to another edition of Danny Brown Talks Phoenix. Today, I'm joined by Calvin Eklund of Eklund Refrigeration. So, are there different types of air conditioners, and do you have a preference on what you recommend people have on their home?
Yes, typically in Arizona, you're going to have an evaporative cooler. It's an old style air conditioning system. It's very inexpensive, and a lot of the Phoenicians love using this whenever they usually kick on their air conditioners in about mid-April to depending on when the humid season comes. When the monsoons come, they shut those things off and turn their air conditioners on. Now, you're either going to have an air conditioner or a heat pump. The difference is your subdivision has gas or not. If your subdivision has gas, typically you're going to have a gas furnace with a straight air conditioner. For the older communities that don't have natural gas, they typically run off the heat pump. The air conditioner does the heating and the cooling.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, when your system does both heating and cooling, is the air conditioner is basically just running in reverse, right?
Correct. There's a part in there that's called the reversing valve, and it switches the flow of refrigerant one way or the other. And basically, that's the only thing that separates it.
And is there any sort of pros or cons to having a heat pump versus a natural gas furnace? Not that it matters that much here. It's not that cold, but...
The biggest complaint that I have from heat pumps is this. People that have never owned a heat pump or have had a heat pump, they don't understand how they work. And in the winter while they're heating, they are not going to produce the 120 degree air that a gas furnace will. Typically, they're shooting out air between 96 and 100 degrees, which if you put your hand on it, it feels like lukewarm air. It doesn't feel like hot air. Mm-hmm. And it takes a while to heat up the house. But what happens several times during the day, it might go into defrost, where it actually flips into the air conditioning side, and you'll feel that cool air. It's usually only 20, 30 minutes, but when it does it, it's noticeable.
Wow.
And kids and the elderly especially, they will complain on, hey, what's the deal with this? But that's about the only downfall. There's a lot of benefits as far as energy efficiency, and it's a great style of equipment.
So which system is more energy efficient, the heat pump or the natural gas?
It depends on what you're paying for kilowatt versus what you're paying for natural gas. There is a formula to do it, but it's in depth, and it all depends on your electric company. Also depends on how much you use your system. My preference, I like natural gas, just because when I get home on vacation, I usually just kick the AC or the furnace on, and within 30 minutes with a gas furnace, your house is heated up and you're good to go. Heat pumps, they take a few more hours.